Hi Internet, I'm Jesse, I'm also known as Tango, and I stream for Extra Life, a charity organization that partners gamers like me with local Children's Miracle Network hospitals to raise money for kids in need. The concept is as simple as their slogan: play games, heal kids. We do this to change kids' health because kids can't wait. Kids are the future. By giving kids a brighter tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, we ensure a brighter future for everyone. Now, if you're catching the YouTube version of this stream, aka the recording, there's a special donation incentive going on right now. I encourage you to check out my Extra Life page, which you can find through the link in the bottom right corner. You hit up that page, your donations go to a Children's Miracle Network hospital here in Colorado. Specifically, it goes to Children's Hospital of Colorado. Straightforward. If you're in the US or Canada, those donations are tax deductible. Okay, I say if you're catching this, there is a special donation incentive on YouTube. Let me rephrase that, because the last thing I want to do is be accused of being grossly misleading. If you catch this as it debuts on YouTube, there's a special donation incentive running. That's a lot of stairs.
I can't believe that the fractals could manifest interior like this. I guess I never considered the possibility.
I wonder if even the witch
Commander, over here.
Ah, they are taller than I thought.
Commander, you know, one of our oldest members.
Oldest mortal members.
Wish I had time to give you a proper introduction to the Astral Ward, but things are dismal.
Remind me why we can't call for more help? I could have a fleet of airships here in a day.
The Astral Ward is a secret. That is Isgaren's preference, even in times of worry.
Isn't Isgaren compromised? Won't it be too late if you wait for his permission?
Maban is choosing to honor his will. We will do the same. Rian could really use your help in the Rift Hunters, one of our more hands-on divisions. They track down rifts before whatever horrors inevitably spill out of them. Just like the one that pulled you into Nios. They're popping up all over Tyria. Innocent lives are at risk. Rian is waiting for you. He'll gear you up and give you whatever details you need.
While you help contain the threat, we've got Astral Ward searching for Dagda and Isgaren's whereabouts. As soon as we gather more intel, we'll call on you to help with the cleansing.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Dagda and Isgaren will need to be cleansed, so to say, of their Cryptus possession before they can aid us. Dagda is our first target. We believe she's hiding nearby, probably attempting to cleanse herself of any unwanted guests. As soon as we can confirm her location, we'll call on you. Give me your thing. The one you use to talk to your friends from far away.
My comms device. Oh, sure.
I do not miss the ever-changing nature of technology. There. I've attuned your little device to pick up on arcane fluctuations. We'll be able to contact you anywhere. Even if you stumble into another rift.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen anytime soon.
Yes, let's. I was an esteemed professor in the College of Synergetics. To study the metaphysical is to study the inner workings of the flow itself. It's good work. But my people are stubborn and petty. Bureaucratic, even. It's limiting. Zojja and I had the same realization. Expecting satisfaction from that city is like expecting a Skrit to win the SNAF prize. So I went on a long sabbatical to explore the world beyond the stuffy labs and debate halls of Radasum. And then I found this big lump of bricks hiding away in Garenhof. Mabon noticed my curiosity. And here I am. I still collect stipends from the Arcane Council. They think I'm in a jungle somewhere, gawking at plants. Bureaucracy.
Extremely useful. I personally believe it is our most important area of research. For many problems, it is difficult to see the solutions in advance, but easy in hindsight, after it's too late to fix it. But the fractals allow us to learn from mistakes we didn't actually make. That knowledge is essential in preventing those mistakes we can't afford to make. Originally, the wizards tried simulated beings, approximations that could experience life but couldn't suffer from it. But without that element, they didn't act like they would in our world. The data held no predictive power. Each aspect of real beings was needed. Their freedom, their strength, and yes, even their suffering. It was the only way. The wizards have the ability to, well, for lack of a better term, to pause the experiments. They are then kept in that frozen state in case they are needed later. That way, no additional harm comes to them. We will help them to survive this ordeal as best we can. But after, ultimately, that will be up to them. As long as we could keep them in their fractals, that was the most humane approach. But that is no longer possible. They are living beings, as real as you or I, and they deserve the right to choose their own paths forward. The same way that you do, Commander. I've watched your career with admiration, seen the choices you've had to make. You know, as I do, that the right thing to do is rarely clean. There are always consequences, and many of them severe. I've spent a long time on this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it. It brings me no joy. But what feels right and what is right aren't always the same. You know that as well as anyone.
Welcome to the command center.
We're up and running. Good.
Surprised to see those fellas up here?
This'll help. Navigating the islands might be a bit,
Confusing.
right. Over time, Iskaran and the wizards created various reflections.
For the scientific-minded, you could think of them like simulations.
They were kept on an astral plane, separate from our physical reality.
So they're like fractals.
Exactly. But, unlike fractals, these are here. These copies are now physical and susceptible to Cryptus influence.
When the dragon's cycle ended and the Spire's magic was fractured, some of those reflections spilled out. They fell into multiple planes of existence. Some of them solidified here. Kaineng, Elona. So often the world was only inches away from a completely different reality.
So they're real, not just illusions? Living beings trapped in simulations.
Real as you and I. They're shaken and in need of someone's help.
Ah, Commander. Your eyes have seen so many places. So many beasts. I know a hunter when I see one. Apologies. Being in your presence may be more shocking for some than others. I am Rian of the Rift Hunters.
Froden Yuno sent me to help. It sounds like we're working against the clock.
Your eagerness is welcome, but there remains one step before I teach you how to locate rifts. The heart must be attuned. The ancient magics within the artifact call out for a bond to be formed between itself and the wielder. It should be a simple matter of spending time with the artifact in your possession, doing whatever you normally do. Once you've attuned to the heart, return to me, and I'll help guide you through the next steps.
Managed to secure most of the beacon. Take a breath if you need to.
My name is Arlay. I'm the Ward's second in command of Fractal Research, and I've taken charge of the cleanup here. This version of Garanhoff aimed to test what would happen if the tower was ever destroyed. Things aren't going well. If you can spare the time, please stay and help out. These people deserve better than what we've given them.
I feel refreshing.
The elementals have gone mad. I can't. Please, can someone help us? The village isn't safe. Oh, praise the Six you came along. I don't know how
I've
much
given
longer
myself
I
an
could have
escort
waited.
mission.
Everything was fine. And then the tower was destroyed and the elementals attacked. Now the tower's back and we're in the sky. Hopefully we can get back before it's too late. Oh no, they're here!
Refreshing.
Happening. Bigger than Garanhoff. Worse than anything I can remember. And these horrible creatures. I've never seen anything like them. Look out!
That's mine.
Refreshing.
Maybe it didn't burn, but I can still get it.
So long we never had to use it. We were always safe before. The elementals never attacked a villager even once.
We could use your help here. School of Garanoff seized on some. The mayor and I need to look for survivors. It's the least the ward can do, given they were partially responsible to them even existing. If you find anyone, let me know and report them about it.
Let's just keep moving. Surrounded. Is Gideon? Oh, Six, please let him be okay.
Lucretia, we thought we lost you.
Where's Gideon? Is he okay?
I don't know. We were after Scotland is behind us. And the
Buster! Kill them all!
Far away as you could go.
Can't breathe. Assistance needed.
go back down to the bottom of the thing. Oh, somebody's healing me.
Help is on the way! Let us know where you are and we can get you out!
Can't keep a good charge. It burns! That's how it's done.
Help is on the way! Let us know where you are and we can get you out!
The hardest thing at that point might be trying to figure out where to land to get to it. Let's go. Let's go back to the store. There's a mastery point on that platform. was kind of counting on that rock to be solid. I can't open that yet either. Back to the waypoint then.
Well, your help comes with kind timing. Rifts have been appearing all over Tyria, but they're especially potent here. Thankfully, that device of yours, the Heart of the Obscure, has given us a new windfall. In your hands, a blessing. They found it in Waiting Sorrow's quarters just before we lost the tower. Don't know what she made it for, but the Heart's ability to open and seal rifts by following their astral frequency is impressive. I've not much more time with the Heart than you, but let me guide you. The Heart of the Obscure is capable of astonishing things. It can act as a conduit for your emotional energy, channeling it as a source of power. Now, hold the Heart aloft, and focus your thoughts on the demonic rifts, and your desire to hunt down these intruders. Do you feel it?
I can. I can see it. The magic in the air is flowing.
Incredible. What does it look like?
Hard to describe. A little frightening. Like the world itself is reaching toward something. You can't see it?
No. You and the Heart are one in this moment. I've seen before what you do now, but I am a bystander. It might seem overwhelming, but don't be afraid. These are your own thoughts made manifest. Go on now. Why don't you see where it leads you?
Well, I appear to need to go up a lot.
Welcome to the Astral Ward.
The villages! The elementals! Somebody help!
Not ready.
This place probably looks a bit different than the Rudder Novus you remember, huh? The wizards wanted to see what would happen if it survived, and it did pretty well. Leave it to the Asura, right? They're kind of a headache, too, so I could always use some help to keep them out of trouble if you've got the time.
This might be worse than the chalk. Oh, hey, that glowy thing looks important.
This fractal was created to study what would happen if ley line energy overflowed without containment. Nature has reclaimed this Magoo, and a unique ecosystem has flourished, one that's worth preserving. While there is much to be done, please resist the urge to slash and burn your way through here in the process.
Terrifying, isn't it? You'll need to stabilize it before you can seal it. Get closer and channel the heart. The Cryptus will attempt to break your focus on the spell and stop you. Be prepared to defend yourself. Focus on your desire to protect Tyria.
Those.
It's done.
Good. The Cryptus are relentless. There are doubtless many other rifts to seal. You've got your work cut out for you. If you have questions or need guidance on any of this, come and find me. We're in this together.
I could really use some backup over here. These Asura are really... Hey, put that down! I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need help with these festivities. Seems like the best way to gather this essence. And if you could kill some of these chalk while you're at it, then stop asking me to dance. I've got work to do.
I can see my target. And I wonder what the creepy tower is.
The sooner we get this essence, the sooner I can get back to fighting the cryptids. Somewhere cooler, ideally. There's no shortage of despair around here, that's for sure. So get to work. This is Ammon with the Ward. You've unfortunately found yourself in Lona. Or Anolona, rather. Apparently this fractal aimed to study a world where Balthazar succeeded. Not pretty, to say the least. But if you help me out around here, we'll probably both get back to more exciting duties soon.
Pop-up messages make it really hard to they're everywhere.
You're pretty good at this. Hopefully I'll get to actually join you in a fight one of these days. This isn't how our world turned out. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Buster!
This plan is finally working.
I gather your rift hunting is going as planned.
Adapting. These fractals. To be born into one reality, then pulled into another to be hunted by demons.
Another thing that we'll need to handle. When you've got a moment, please report back to the medical ward at the Beacon of Ages. Given your exposure in Nyos, I'd like to confirm that you're at optimal health.
If the fox pokes his head into one too many burrows, who knows what will snap at his face? Be careful approaching the rift. Ceres is looking at you. He got a taste, and he wants a bite.
If you're so concerned, why did you rescue me?
For curiosity, perhaps. Or do I want to kill you myself?
Not making a great case for yourself.
You are such a fascinating creature. Your memories are mortal. Trials you faced. Can you blame me for wanting to see your past life?
Be careful if you go any farther. The Jade mechs in the city will kill any who enter. The Kainang you know was built on the backs of the machines. In this Kainang, the machines have had a change of heart. The Ward sent me to bring some peace to this place. If you can help while you're here, That would mean a great deal.
Okay. Well, that was not the right button. Walked away from it somehow. I was surprised.
That's how it's done.
More random things I can't use.
I found Lear, and he's in stasis now, but the situation is dire. Forging the key made him vulnerable to a deep corruption, and it's wound its tendrils around him. I'll try to untangle it from him, but I can't do it alone. Please, help me save my friend.
have business with the Warden.
Oh. Hey.
This place is impressive, if not a little terrifying. The wizards can create fractals. Still trying to wrap my head around it.
Those of you may notice I normally drink
Yeah, it can be a lot.
water or
We're
Kool-Aid or
still
whatever.
getting used to all of this
Don't
ourselves.
I
This
finished
one
32 ounces
is-
of glass before I started the game.
But I can tell that you're familiar. She's harder to read. Emotional. Angry.
Did you say something, Commander?
Oh, I wouldn't tell her about me if I were you. She's a bit more raw. Might not react how you'd like.
Nothing for me. I'll leave you to your work.
Based upon how successful that event seems to be going, that must be a meta event.
Yuno told me you were coming. Sit. Quickly, please. Vital signs. Mostly normal. Do you feel anything strange? Sharp pains in your feet? Any nausea? Distant memories surfacing?
Nothing like that.
Need you to be honest if we want a proper bill of health, Commander.
Maybe I've been hearing a whisper. Since I got back from the demon realm, Nyos.
Not surprising. Here, let's check on your astral alignment. Influenced, perhaps. But I can confirm that you aren't possessed. Your will is intact. We can work with that. Hearing voices after traveling through the mists isn't entirely uncommon. So long as it's not telling you to murder anybody, and you're not acting on those impulses, I see no threat.
That would make things exciting, wouldn't it?
I'll let you know if that changes.
Nice work out there. Sky scales are invaluable for navigating the fractured landscape, but there's even more they can do. Speak with Sky Scale trainer Diane at the Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about Sky Scales.
Where am I going? Okay, not far.
You look like an adept flyer. Come on over.
Commander, we think Dagda is near the old observatory. Rian will watch for additional rifts. You need to come to us immediately.
The villages! The elementals!
Didn't want to touch the tree. Apparently, I've touched a tree. Okay. Those are always handy. There's plenty of angry sky scales up here. Oh dear.
How did she look?
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but, not good.
We shouldn't overwhelm her. I'd recommend that Zojja and the commander move ahead without us.
What are you going to do?
Yuno and I will guard the entrance. As soon as Dagda moves, every cryptus nearby will want to join the fray.
Wizard magic is delectable to the cryptus. Every well of power they hold is a feast to be devoured.
Right, so we better get moving. Commander, with me.
Yeah, let's go.
What, nervous?
Not used to taking orders.
A lot has changed.
And I'm standing too close to the thingy.
Anything I need to know about Dagda?
She's the wizard of the Celestial. Specializes in power drawn from the cosmos. A Jotun. She's one hell of a punch, too. Any cryptus that took her down is probably one I should be afraid of.
Jotun wizard.
They were among the most magical races in Tyria.
Right, but...
Yes, they're not anymore. The Jotun is... years old. More. She's seen a lot.
1,000 years old.
At least, you've got a lot to learn about the wizards.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I do. Alchemy! They're already swarming!
Refreshing. Pressure.
Zosha, help me! Ciri, is that you? Kill me!
Pressure.
May the stars cradle you.
She was a friend.
Found family. They'll keep coming until Dagda is stable. Let's move. Another rift. That is where Dagda will be. I can feel her, and,
And?
you lead. She's just ahead.
The air is particularly dense in here. Which one of you latched on to the wizard's souls?
Zosha, what are you doing? You brought the Harbinger to kill me?
They're here to help. They're a friend.
They're here to end me, as they've ended so many others.
I'll see if I can cast a barrier to keep her trapped. Don't want to lose her again.
Pressure.
There are so many voices!
Commander! Don't let them overwhelm you!
You mean the part where I like fell down on the ground?
Assistance needed.
Down penalty is getting a little harsh.
Strong.
Whispering things. The color of the sky that day. The smell of smoke.
Fresh.
Strong. Going from these places.
This is going to be a strike mission, isn't it?
Assistance needed. Assistance needed.
That's not my name. Don't call me that.
Almost. Keep pushing.
Don't know how I fucked this up.
You're annoying.
Strong.
What? No, man.
I can imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Oh, my thoughts are my own again.
You okay? No missing limbs?
An ache in my neck, but I'm fine, little one. This is the commander? Well, thank you for refraining from killing me. I'm sure you resisting that urge was a challenge.
What? I don't understand. I helped you.
Maban brought them here. We're on the same side.
Maban is too trusting.
Maybe you should check in on Frode and Yuno. Make sure they didn't get ambushed.
Understood.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Or 10.
How's she faring?
Zoja's with her now. A little beat up, but managing. If I'm gonna be honest, we didn't have the warmest of introductions.
Unsurprising. Dagda is,
A mother to us all.
and fiercely protective of her brood. We'll get Dagda somewhere safe to recuperate until we can get back into the tower. We'll meet you at the Beacon of Ages. Catch your breath, and don't take it too hard. She'll see you.
I am. That was...
You're breathing. That's
Part
good.
1, Chapter 3? Part 1, Section 3?
And you're still here. Am I possessed?
No, you are not.
Then who are you?
Peter.
And what do you want, Peter? Now you choose silence.
See, what do these look like? Ah, ugly.
It's easy when you know how. That looks valuable.
Huh, I would have expected diving goggles at that point. Not that I've seen any water out here.
Welcome to the command center.
I see you're on your feet.
That I am.
I think we're ready for some proper introductions. Dagda Commander, Commander Dagda. She helped Mabon heal me when I first got here. You should have seen me. I was a mess.
Dagda?
Commander. I apologize for my hostility at our first meeting.
I understand.
You did not deserve my ire, but I maintain my caution. We don't know you.
I was pulled into that rift. I'm happy to help Zoja, to help you, but this was not my choice.
Nor was it mine.
Okay, we're still feeling grumpy. Let's not get distracted from the end goal here, to stop the Cryptus. And, well, we need all the help we can get.
This is true.
Frode was looking for you, Commander. Why don't you track him down?
Does that make you angry?
Does what make me angry?
The fact that everyone doesn't immediately bathe in your excellence.
They don't know me. Neither do you.
But I'm starting to. And I don't think you liked that very much.
Urchik is terribly concerned with Lear's... Pardon, Urchik, but Lear's stuffiness.
There's a random Gladium.
Gladium agrees with Skrit.
Dagda's doing better. I was still a shaman, I'd owe you a blessing.
Oh, I saw. Still less than thrilled to see me.
Dagda's incredibly protective of the Astral Ward. Like I said, she'll come around. Eventually.
This is... the commander? Oh, Urchik is at your service. Skrit is a big fan of your work. Big fan.
This is Urchik and Gladium, two of my scouts. I've currently tasked them with tracking Lear.
Both of them.
We know that the facet of emotion is working with Mabon to break down the tower's defenses. But his other half is...
not counted for. Glade has an ominous feeling.
As do I. But there are still cryptids feeding on the fractals and their inhabitants. If we don't help them, we treat them no better than Dolyaks. Commander, frankly, I could use your help in the field. The Rift Hunters and my scouts have their hands full.
I'll check in with Rion. See what the hunters need.
Urchik and Gladium are very honored to work alongside the esteemed Pact, Commander.
The title might be a little dated, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, Urchik could write ballads of your glory. Truly. Gladium, too. Urchik presents Gladium! She is my oldest companion. Urchik can read her movements. Gladium cannot speak or hear Skrit very well, for that matter. The Legions were not kind to her. But Gladium is as strong and intelligent as the commander.
It's good to meet you both.
As Urchik and Gladium are glad to meet you.
You've returned. I'm sure I speak for all the hunters when I say, job well done.
I had a lot of help from Zoja, but thank you. Frode made it sound like things might be urgent.
Dagda may be back on our side, but the Cryptis have stepped up their efforts. Let me show you.
Tide Coast, Domain of Vani, Lake Doric.
Can you spare a moment to help me out?
Probably towards that Catmander, right?
I believe I've located a shipwreck with some valuable cargo inside. Come help me salvage it.
Why should we help you? Unless... is it beer you found?
Someone say beer? I've been sober so long I can actually feel my face. I don't want to feel this face.
Can't you sorry drunks focus for just 1 minute? Help me look for the ark.
Urchik, is that you?
Yes. Good. Very good. Urchik isn't very familiar with modern technology. Thank the magnificent shiny that Miss Yuna was able to connect your device to our astral frequency. Palladium and I are still tracking Lear, but we will contact you as soon as we've located him.
Everybody else moved. They're down there. Oh, I'm not caring. Slightest bit about triple trouble.
Some days it feels like no matter who we're trying to save,
Of course, it's
they're too late.
someplace that can't easily be
I
gotten to.
prefer rescue missions to avenge the dead.
Not yet!
Urchik likes to call Goodlier doesn't have a good sense of where his other half is.
Pressure.
Once we've accounted for both, the commander can assist Urchik and Gladium in sealing him back together.
Excelsior! You come seeking knowledge. One's knowledge cannot go beyond one's experience.
Alright, so I guess we pick up Rift Hunting again next week. Folks, stay safe and healthy out there. Thank you for supporting kids in need. Remember, the big donation incentive is only live through May. That includes the big streamathon Memorial Day weekend. You can get more details by checking out my Extra Life page through my link space link in the corner. Or down there. Down there. I changed formats. I'm used to pointing this way, and it's like to my side, and no, now everything's like down there or up there. It's pictures, and you get the idea. I'll catch you all next time.